Have you ever wondered, why do all those who experience near-death situations tell the same story? I see a dark tunnel, and at the end of the road, a warm white light is beckoning. We are taught that it is heaven. It is the return. It is eternal peace. But in nature, which animal is most attracted to light? It is the prey. Welcome to humanity's darkest hypothesis. What if? Reincarnation is a giant brainwashing factory. And reincarnation. It is not an opportunity for you to correct mistakes or learn any spiritual lessons. It is a perfectly designed trap to keep you here forever. A closed-loop soul recycling system. Let's talk about them. The entities that govern this farm. The ancient Gnostics called them Archons. If humans raise cows for milk and sheep for wool, what do they raise us for? The answer is loosh, a form of energy generated from intense emotions. And the purest, most delicious loosh is suffering, fear, and anxiety. That is why this world never runs out of wars, epidemics, and natural disasters. It is not accidental. The farm needs to maintain productivity. They need you to suffer. But if you die and escape into the universe, they lose their food source. Therefore, they created the light trap to catch you and turn you back. How does the process work? When you die, you see the light. You step into it, and you will meet deceased loved ones. Your mother, your grandmother, even your old pet. But be careful. According to this theory, that is not the soul of your loved one. Those are holograms. They use love, humanity's greatest weakness, to lure you into signing the rebirth contract. After the emotional greeting, you are taken to the life review room. They show you the entire movie of your life. Every mistake, every one you have hurt. They don't punish you. They do something scarier. They manipulate you to punish yourself. They sow guilt. You haven't learned the lesson. You owe this person. You need to return to pay the debt. And the moment you nod in agreement to return to pay the debt, the trap snaps shut. You are taken to the most critical section, the memory wipe factory. The Greeks called it the river Lethe. Eastern people call it mung po's soup. In reality, it is a massive electric shock to the soul. Why erase memories? If the goal is to learn lessons, wouldn't remembering past mistakes be better? No, they erase memories for one reason: fear. If you knew this was a game beforehand, you wouldn't be afraid anymore. You would play with a calm mind. And then, you wouldn't produce luge. They need you naive, confused, and weak. However, the machine also has glitches. Have you ever been to a strange place, but felt creepily familiar? Déjà vu. It is not a coincidence. It is a memory file that hasn't been completely deleted. Or child prodigies. People who can play the piano like an artist at age 3. These are people whose brainwashing process was interrupted. They carry skills from the previous life to this one. And birthmarks. Look at your body. Dr. Ian Stevenson researched thousands of reincarnation cases and discovered birthmarks often match fatal wounds from the previous life. A red spot on the chest, bullet wound, a scar around the neck, a rope. These are physical imprints, the soul carried through the erasing machine, like a painful reminder. So where does the escape lie? Ancient books of the dead, like the Tibetan Book of the Dead, all contain hidden hints. When you pass away, space will collapse. You will see the mesmerizing white light, and also dark, quiet voids. Human instinct fears darkness. But in this case, darkness is freedom. The light is the cage. To escape reincarnation, you need a will of steel. You must dare to say no to the image of your grandmother crying and calling you, ooh. You must dare to say no to the feeling of guilt. You must turn your back on that play and step into the void, Become a part of the vast universe, instead of a battery in a machine. Next time, remember carefully, do not go into the light. And stay here with me by subscribing to the channel. Comment what you are thinking below, or the topic you want us to discuss next.